Welcome to Turku and archipelago, all our friends and colleagues around the world.
Our club is based in Turku, the oldest town and the previous capital of Finland.
10 years ago, we were hosting the World Congress here in Turku and the archipelago. What do you say, Anitta? Shall we toast for that?
Great idea.
Skål!
Skål. During the Congress, we visited Naua, one of the most beautiful islands of the archipelago.
And the archipelago is the largest in the world with over 40,000 islands, islets and rock. Let's have a closer look of what you can enjoy on the islands. Perhaps a night in a lighthouse.
Se, mitä täällä Suomessa on ainutlaatuista, on, että saarissa on yhä asutusta pienissä saarissa. Ja sitä ei juuri ole muualla Pohjoismaissa enää. Mieheni kanssa mekin olemme 2 asukasta täällä Bengtsjärin saaressa. Se on ihanaa, kun jäät on lähtenyt ja pääsee tänne. Tästä on tullut meidän varsinainen koti. Luonto on niin lähellä ja ei täällä myöskään tunne itseään yksinäiseksi. Meri koko ajan muuttuu ja elää ja välillä on ihan tyyntä ja välillä taas 10-metrisiä aaltoja vyöryy saaren yli. Kun on elänyt meren äärellä koko ikänsä, niin tuntuu, että ei voi olla ilman sitä.
So Anitta, if you had to choose 3 favorites from the archipelago, what would they be?
Naantali,
Okay.
because it's the sunniest town in Finland.
Yes.
And it's a summer home of Moomins
Yes.
and our president, Mr. Sauli Niinistö.
Okay. Okay, so the city of Naantali, I am in favor of that.
Yeah.
So what else?
Of course, Nauvoo. So Nauvoo is the capital of archipelago
Yes.
and the gateway to archipelago as well.
Yeah, and this is where we visited with
Yeah,
Skål as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
And then the third one.
Archipelago Trail.
Okay, and what does that mean exactly?
Archipelago Trail is a route so that you can do some island hopping there
Okay.
by ferries,
Yes.
and it's open all year round.
Okay. And can you actually bike also maybe with the bicycles?
Bike, yes, or motorbikes.
Okay. So it's
as I do.
yeah. Okay. All right. So it's
Yeah.
it's for both cars and bikes and
Yeah.
motorbikes,
Yes.
and so you can make it in a sustainable way as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Okay, and finally then we are back in Turku, our hometown, the medieval beautiful city. So what would you recommend from the city of Turku if you come to visit here?
Actually, we use slogan Turku is city on the arms of archipelago. So it's city culture. It tells a lot about the history.
Yes.
And our stories, all stories come from historical facts. So cultural events,
Yeah.
sport events,
Yeah.
of course, all year round, and food. Definitely, food is important. So we are called as a capital of food in Finland.
Yeah. So there is a product called the Food Walk as well,
Yes,
which I think is
yes.
very popular
Yes,
here.
yes.
What is it all about?
Yes, Turku is a walkable city, and that's why many of our products are walk tours. And this food walk is a product you can choose 5 restaurants out of 10
Yeah.
and enjoy
Various-
starters and desserts and main courses. So it's valid for 3 days. So you really can use it during your stay.
That's a nice one.
Yeah,
And you
it's
can
very
you can
nice.
have a dessert and the main course in
Yeah.
a different restaurant
Yes,
and
yes.
that way combine the city
Yes,
and the restaurants.
Yes, and look at the city
Yeah.
by walking.
What about the events in Turku? I hear that, or I know actually that Turku is really good in summertime. We have rock festivals and music festivals, but there are other events as well. Can you name any, like sports or?
Yeah, of course, Paavanurmi Games
Yeah.
and Paavanurmi Marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah, international games and events.
Yeah.
Huge popularity around them because of the fact that Turku is hometown of Paavanurmi
Yes,
as well.
yeah.
So we have the museum you can visit during your stay here
Yeah.
as well.
So Paavanurmi was actually, he was born here in Turku.
He was born here
and
in
he's
Turku.
he's a legend all over the
Yeah,
world.
yes.
Named the Flying Finn.
Flying Finn,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, colleagues, you have now heard from our expert Visit Turku representative Anitta Bergbom, and of course Anitta is also a colleague. The best points of Turku and the archipelago. So let's wrap it up with a short video and then we will move to our live studio with all of you and your questions.